how's it going? Playing Yu-Gi-Oh. That's about it. Nothing special. I just decided that I'd go online on the Xbox edition of Yu-Gi-Oh and play one of my favorite games of all time, Yu-Gi-Oh. I know that just shoots me up in the ranks of cool kids. Did you know when I went to school, I was known as the king for my Yu-Gi-Oh. That's a lie. Anyways, I will be dueling Parras Silva. I could be completely screwing that up, and I hope I am, because Parras Silva sounds disgusting. But he will be using a Six Samurai deck, and I will be using well, it doesn't really have a theme. It's really kind of just a bunch of cards that I just find really useful. Any card that really doesn't have to fit a certain pattern. Well, not really. These are mostly just strong 4-stars, like the Paladin card. I think that's his name. The middle card really doesn't fit. His effect's completely useless in this deck, but he's 1,900 and he's got he's a 4-star. And now as you can see, a very useful magic card he just put on the field. Bring every warrior type monster to have an extra 200, I think, for every single monster. But luckily for me, he is lower than mine. So I smash him. And to be honest, I think Archfiend is my only normal monster in this entire deck. I don't really find use for it unless you do a pure normal deck, because I've seen some normal decks do fantastic work. It blew my mind. I didn't think normal monsters were useful. And I'm not talking about this normal monster with 500 attack and you just want to kick it across the room. Now, see, I gotta disagree with this strategy right here, and I understand he did it because he really didn't have much to do. But he technically threw away 2 cards to destroy only one of mine. If I'm ever to use that card, I always wait at least until there's at least 2 or 3. But at the same time, he did bring out the In-Shai Counselors, so I gotta give him credit for that. That was a pretty nifty technique. I can speak. Which is one. I have such big problems with the Six Samurai deck, and I know I'm probably not the only one, but gosh darn is this deck strong. But speaking of overpowered card, Scrap Iron Scarecrow. My favorite trap card, and I say if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you put it in your deck. I don't care what kind of deck it is. It can be the Ojama Dance Party deck. I don't freaking care. You freaking put that in there. It has saved me so many times from losses. Because right there, I just saved 2,600 life points. And here's a card that I love. A fair trade-off, I say. Giving an opponent 1,000 life points to destroy one monster. Because in the long run, life points, with a battle duel, not unless you're fighting a life point damage guy, it really isn't that much of a painful payoff. I'd rather that than destroy a card in the process. And may I say, I love my Berserker Monkey. Hey, look at him. Look at him. Just breathing fire. What gorilla does that? A gorilla on steroids. Kids, don't use steroids. They make you breathe fire. And, well, damn it, now I just made a bunch of kids want to do steroids. Because I want to do it now, because I want to freaking breathe the fire. Anyways, I got a question for anyone who's actually watching this out of pure curiosity. Do you find Yu-Gi-Oh! Players to be some of the most, like, angry fans? Oh, there's another one. Before I finish off with that, the 3 cards I have a problem with is that Grandmaster, the Ensai Counselor. They're so strong for something that's so easily, just special summon. Anyways, I don't know. I guess I'm not the only one that thinks, I guess the 3 overpowered decks would be the, Light Sworn, which, I hear it's overpowered, but usually I could, if you could put a monkey wrench in that, one thing I know, if you're fighting a, Light Sworn deck, just keep a frickin' Boundless Trap hole on that field until he puts Judgment Dragon. Here's an equipped magic card that's just amazing. Now, I don't know if for anyone who doesn't know what this is you can equip to one monster, and after 2 turns, the monster gets destroyed, and the card goes back to your hand. Also, the monster cannot attack if he's equipped with it. And right here, to be honest, I'm rolling dice, because if he drew a monster there, I would have been screwed. And the only reason I survived is Scrap Iron Scarecrow. But anyways, back on to the conversation before. I have played a lot of duels online because I find it fun to just fight random people like this guy wearing his fedora and he's pointing to the moon because that's where he lives, on the moon. He's a moon dude. But really, he's on drugs. That's not nice. I don't even know this guy. He's just a random schmuck. But anyways, I have gotten more hate mail in Yu-Gi-Oh! Than any other game I've ever played. Call of Duties, Halos, I got hate mail at Uno, but that was kind of just hilarious. But I've gotten hate mail from a lot of different games for a lot of different reasons. But not as much as this. I either get a GG, which is fine, GG, good game. That's fine. I don't really understand why there's so many people that put GG. I kind of just go, alright, well, fun duel. But gosh, dang, have I gotten a lot of hate mail for weird reasons. And like after they rage quit, they just go, "You mother trucker in your deck of cheating." That's right, your cheater deck. I don't know. And I'm not talking about like you're a jerk. Oh no. These guys do not play around. They will cuss you out. And, well, very badly. And could it be because half the people playing this game could be younger than I? Personally, I'm 21s. 21s! That's 2 in 1. Actually, that's 2 10s in a 1, but that's too much detail. Anyways, I don't know. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Oh, here's one of my favorite Jedis over here. 6 Samurai Ninshai. I don't know how to pronounce any of them, because I'm not Japanese. And sadly, my swarm of scarabs are going to the graveyard. Oh, there's another thing I'd like to ask you. Remember when the Banished Realm used to actually mean the Banished Realm? I sure do, because I don't, not anymore. Because when I played Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, back when the tribute rules and the way back when the tribute rules just started off and you're watching Yu-Gi-Oh and he's summoning Blue Eyes White Dragon like nothing, just throwing them down like playing cards. Made no damn sense, but you know what I mean. When a card was put to the Banished Realm, that means it's banished. Not, oh, but I got a magic card that's just like Monster Reborn, but in the Banished Realm. Well, good going. You ruined the whole game. No, that's not true. You ruined the fun of Banished Realm. Anyways, I killed a samurai lightsaber user Jedi with a hat. With my ninja. Remember, kids, ninjas are better than Jedis. Ooh, I hope no Star Wars fans are watching, because I am going to get hate mail. Uh-oh. That added to the quality of this video. Anyways, I should really talk more about this duel. I just like to say, when I put these videos up, I will say this, I don't win every time. Because I figured if I put all videos there, yeah, I win all the time, I'm the best ever. Which, let's face facts, you win some, you lose some. You can't win every Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel. Every deck can be, what's the word I'm looking for? Can be destroyed or defected or beaten with pretty much any other reliable deck, at least I think. Now, I'm going to explain to you guys that I don't understand what the hell I'm doing here. I didn't want to put Dark Resonator out in attack mode. I don't know what I was trying to think. Now, I thought to myself, well, why didn't I bring out Power Tool Dragon? But I don't. I have this, like, panic moment. And, spoiler alert, I put him in defense mode. Which really doesn't help or kill anything. As you'll find at the duel. And I take out another one of his 6 Samurai, which for some reason I keep going 7 Samurai, because 7 Samurai sounds better than 6 Samurai in my opinion. But that, as I said, is just my opinion. Also, I gotta say, Burden of Mighty down there I got is probably the most love-hate relationship card I have. Just, I don't know. I really hate it when it's used on me, but it's amazing when I use it. I think that's a bad sign. I think that's a sign of me being a douchebag. When I say that, I feel like I'm that guy who goes, like, say, that card's gay, you shouldn't use it, and then use it 10 seconds later. Prime hypocritically sees. That's not the word. Being a prime hypocrite. I don't even know if you need the word prime. Primeape. Primeape. It's a cool Pokemon. Anyways, Bottomless Trap Hole. One of trouble. And see, here's what I'm doing here. I literally, I'm just waiting for him to summon a monster just so I can use my, Bottomless Trap Hole, and then instantly get it back with Mask of Darkness. Which I do love Mask of Darkness. He's an oldie. But a goodie. Seeing frickin' Magician of Faith is illegal, because it's an evil demon card. Would someone explain to me how Premature Burial is frickin' illegal, but Monster Reborn isn't? What kind of sense does that make? Just put a 1-card limit on it. Anyways, at this point, I pretty much thought I was going to win, but then he kamikazes my ass. And boom goes the dynamite. And pretty much, no, game, I don't want to use it. One thing I gotta say, and I don't know how to fix it, but I really hate the, you want to use it now? You want to use it now? Hey, you want to use it now? Which I think any person realizes when they get a shrink magic card in their deck, which comes with every stinking beginner deck. Anyways, also, Wave Motion Cannon is another love-hate relationship, because it's one cheap card. It's a card that pretty much, if you get it on the field for 8 turns, you win, and not including life point damage in between the battles. But I love using it. Anyways, at this point, my opponent finally realizes, well, maybe he's just going to scrap Iron Scarecrow, so I'm not going to do anything. Anyways, I've run out of things to talk about, so why don't we actually watch the duel? What's going on? I'm so busy gabbering on. Gabbering? Gabberjaw. Oh, that was terrible. Anyways, let's see. What was my next card to draw? I don't even remember how I won this duel. I'm kind of commentating on something. I remember! Here's one of my favorite tuner monsters, and with an ability like that, the ability to cut a monster's attack in half for good is just amazing. But at the same time, for people who've watched my show, I duel Chris a lot, and he has 3 of them in his deck, and I hate every one of them. Because every time I finally get it going, he'll cut my monster's attack, and I have to actually have some decent attack power. And then he poops on my plan. Takes my plan, puts it in a box, poops all over it. Terrible. Terrible. Don't like it. Have you guys ever wondered if Parras Silva might be in hell? I know it's a horrible thing to say about another human being. Oh, boy. Sorry, I was gonna burp there. But, his background is on fire. It's a little... Anyways, I should explain myself. Whenever I'm dueling, I always keep a mental note of 3 cards? I'm not too sure. I forgot the 3rd one. But I always keep a mental note of waiting for Mirror Force. And that is why I always put a face-down defense mode card. So say, hey, he's got Mirror Force. So what? My face-down card doesn't get destroyed. So I always keep a face-down defense mode card. In these kind of situations. And I figured, freaking what, 3,800? Worth it. Anyways. It's Torian Tribute, Mirror Force, and there's another one, but I'll be damned if I can remember it. I usually like to put a, what's that card called? Oh, here's where I just kind of do overkill just to kind of completely make sure he doesn't kill me. Ugh, I got the sniffles now. Got myself so worked up. Anyways, I realized I could have gone for the exact life point win, but I figured it would be safer just to blast him with a wave motion cannon. And win the duel. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give it a like. Press that old thumbs up button. It's thumbs up to the moon like the other guy. Oh, his addiction to Majora's Mask. I think he made out with the darn thing. He made love with the Majora's Mask thing, moon face. He's staring at you. He's peeking around that corner. Better watch out. He's gonna touch your buns. And I don't mean your butt. I mean your literal hot dog buns. He touches them. Real jerk. Rubs his moon dust on it. But anyways, please comment. Tell me what you thought of the duel. Tell me a little information. I don't care what it is. Go tippity taps. Ah, shit. I think I just turned up a couple boxes on my computer. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. I will be doing more of these. I at least have about 4 or 5 ready to go. So if you enjoyed them, there will be more to come. And if it doesn't work, I might put maybe 1 or 2 up. If more of just because I like dueling online. It's easy to record. Easy peasy lemon squeezies. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. And evening. And see, because if I don't do this right now, my friend Nick's going to make fun of me because it's not nighttime. So have a good day, not even. It's a fusion of them all. Divenin. That sounds funny. Anyways, have a good day, everybody.